to that Compass Minerals, which we've been to before. And back in the plant part, we can't record. So all I got was video as we were leaving that area. Once you get out of that area, you can. But back in the dock area, you can't. So we didn't get anything there. And then the other video was, what was it? It was a pilot going through the scale, I guess. That's probably where I was recording it. I think that's where I was recording that. Anyway, we've got our salt. I think it's rock salt. We got it on, heading to Iowa with that. And then after that, we are going to deadhead back to Han. And then we're going to Georgia. What was it? Something like that. Yeah, down by Atlanta. Yeah. That's just going to be a drop and hook from a Han to a Han. So that'll be a nice easy load. And that's our plans up until that'll get us through Thursday.
We gotta get home early Friday, so.
Yeah, like I said yesterday, we want to get home early on Friday because we've got stuff we've got to get done for the party on Saturday. We've got a cake to get picked up. We've got food to cook.
Yeah, we still gotta buy lots of stuff.
Yeah, we got lots of stuff still to do for that, so we're hoping we can get home somewhat early. I think we put in like, what, 2 or 3 o'clock for home time on Friday, so they usually honor that too, so I'm sure we'll be home by that time. Other than that, just a lot of driving again. We are in, by the way, we're in Rock Springs, Wyoming. Rock Springs, Wyoming. It's a beautiful 75 degrees, not a cloud in the sky, well, a couple little white poofy ones. Other than that, it's just a nice clear day.
Yeah, it's gorgeous up there.
Yeah. Got a nice wind right at the rear of the trailer, so that's always nice. Helps push us up the hills.
The wind must have switched because it was at my rear last night.
Yeah.
It was coming.
Well, yesterday after I stopped recording, it was hitting me from the back corner, and then it started hitting us from the side, and then it started hitting us from the front.
Yeah,
so luckily we were light. Luckily we were light yesterday, because that would have been horrible being heavy with that wind right in the front. Big headwind. But anyway, so going good. We are going to be. No, it's still recording. That's stupid. I'll cut that out. Thought I heard the camera beeping, shutting off on me because it's almost dead. So I got to get it charged. Anyway, nothing really else to say right now, I guess. We'll get some videos. Wyoming's nice through this area. We're going to stop and get feeling Laramie again. We stop in Laramie coming out, go to Salt Lake, Ogden, then we can stop at Laramie again on the way back. So, hey, it is, what is it? Tuesday. I think we've determined that. It is Tuesday night, about 7 o'clock. Well, yeah, about 7 o'clock. Wyoming time anyway. Just got done cooking, and I'll show you that. This is...
Yeah, that's right. Dean actually cooked.
Yeah, I am playing housewife tonight for dinner. It's just taco meat. That's all it is. Hamburger, seasoning, a little bit of garlic, refried beans. Got that all mixed in there. We're just going to make little taco salads for supper. Is what we're having. Little taco meat. Donna likes black olives. Look. Put some black olives in it. A lot easier with 2 hands. That should be enough. Alright, some black olives. Of course, everything is better with cheese. I'm going to throw in a little bit of lettuce. Lettuce, carrots, and cabbage. And then we're going to put in a little bit of sour cream. And then, I love these clips for chips. They are amazing. And then we are going to throw in some Frito chips. Stirred or unstirred? Alright. There you go. One down and dirty taco salad. Okay guys, and once again this delicious, bountiful meal, right? Was made possible because of this little baby right here, our favorite tool, the Instant Pot. Love this Instant Pot. You can just make there's just not a limit. I don't think there's a limit to what you can make in it.
Can't bake.
Yes, you can.
Bake it?
Yeah, the book that come with it even shows you how to bake cake.
Really?
In this pot. This is the pot that comes in it. I think you guys have probably seen all this before, but yeah, it even shows you how to bake cake in it. So, I mean, the thing's like limitless what it will do. Okay, so why do we show videos of our food? I just want to show you guys what's possible, that you can have, you know, I know it's not like the most healthy meal in the world, but you can cook a meal in your truck for, I mean, what did that cost us? It's like, we always buy the leaner hamburger so that you don't have all the grease, and I think that was $85 is all that was. You know, that's like $4. And then the taco seasoning, the cheese, the sour cream,
Crossing border,
all that stuff. I bet we don't even have like $8 or $9 invested in a meal.
Even when we go to Subway, it's like $18 for us.
Yeah, but yeah, you guys can make your meal right in your truck. It took me all of 10-15 minutes, I think. I mean, the longest thing is waiting for the hamburger to cook, and that doesn't even take that long. And then, like I said, to get the lean hamburger, you don't even have to drain any fat off of it because there wasn't any. But yeah, that's why we show you guys this stuff. That way you can see that you can actually cook in your truck. You don't have to go out and spend, you know, $15 a night, or $15 for lunch, and $15 for dinner, and another $10 for breakfast. And
a solo guy can buy his groceries for like $20 a week if he wanted to.
easily,
I mean,
easily.
that's like 2 Subways for.
Yeah.
So it's cheaper too.
Yeah, couple Subways, like you said, 2 or 3 Subways. You can buy your meals for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the whole week, because we do it. I'm not saying we don't go out, because we do.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, but if we do go out, it's usually Subway. We'll grab a Subway.
When we get lazy, which is when we get lazy.
Yeah, yeah. Some nights you just don't feel like cooking. I get that. But I'm not telling you guys you have to cook in your truck. I'm just showing you that you can cook in your truck. And you can do it with one tool. That's all we use is that Instant Pot. That's the only thing we have in the truck to cook with now, besides our microwave. The only thing we use is the Instant Pot. That's it. So it is still Tuesday night. Is it Tuesday? It is Tuesday. Ah, man, all day we have both thought today was Wednesday or Thursday. They sent us our pre-plan going down to Georgia. And we was like, no, we can't do that because we won't be able to deliver that until like Friday morning, which means we won't be home till like midnight Friday night. And then it's like, wait, yeah, we've just been totally confused today. I don't know why. It does not feel like Tuesday.
No,
it doesn't feel like we just left yesterday. It really don't. But we went out to Salt Lake, and then we went up to Ogden, and now we're heading back across. Are we in Nebraska yet? Yeah, now we're in Nebraska, and it's only Tuesday. I mean, we've done this whole loop already. And we'll be delivering in Nebraska at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, I don't think they open till 8.
We slept for 3 hours last night.
Yeah, plus we got like 3-4 hours of sleep last night, or this morning when we dropped. But it still does not feel like Tuesday. It feels like Wednesday, so weird. Something I made over the weekend at home, it was beef and broccoli lo mein.
Oh, that was yummy.
It was so good. But I was just talking to Donna. I told her, I said, that would be super easy to make in the Instant Pot. We can make it right in the truck. And it was really good. So we might do one on that. But yeah, I think this weekend we're going to pick up like a card table, not a card table.
TV tray.
Like a TV tray, TV dinner tray, whatever they're called nowadays. That's what we used to call them, TV dinner tray. I think we're going to pick one of those up, and that way we can have that in the truck, and that might make it a little easier. Because I know some of you guys that watch actually drive, and some of you are actually kind of impressed that we cook in the truck. And so, you know, hey, we share some recipes with you that we use in the truck. So anyway, all right, enough about that. We're heading to Iowa. We are in Sydney. Yeah, we're in Sydney, Nebraska. Heading towards Iowa. We got about another, what do we got? 10 hours?
9, 10 hours.
Yeah, only got about 580 miles. We'll be there. We're going to get there about 6:30, 6 o'clock, 6:30 in the morning. Sorry I couldn't get any video when we was, I hate seeing those chicken trucks.
Yeah, I do.
Oh my goodness. You guys ever see them semis hauling the chickens? Those poor chickens. I mean, I realize what their fate is. I get that. But they have them things packed in there so stinking tight sometimes that their face and their beak is like shoved through the little chicken wire holes. and they're just pinned there. They can't even move. They can't move. It's ridiculous to do that to them. I mean, they're delicious, but that don't. I hate seeing those stupid things. Anyway, what was I saying?
Change the subject though. I love seeing the pig trucks drive down the road.
Just because you like talking to the pigs.
They're so cute because they stick their little snouts out the little holes. And they're so cute.
That's because they don't know their fate. And then when the pig trucks go by, Donna does this. Hi, little piggy, piggy, piggy. And she taps on our window. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. But that's what she does. And when the cows go by, she'll go, oh, little cow, look at the cows. And she pokes, like it's a fish, and she's poking at the tank. I don't know. I don't get it. But anyway, yeah, I hate those chicken trucks, though. I mean, I can handle the cows and the pigs going by, but man, those chicken trucks are just packed. They got them packed in there so tight. It just seems, you're going to kill them, so at least give them a little bit of dignity, on the way. That's the way I look at it. But anyhow.
You sound like those people those animal activists that got mad, so they had to say, "Go on, little piggy, go on."
I did get a little snippy with a guy at a truck stop one time.
Oh, that was bad.
We were getting fuel. I'll just change subject real quick, go off course here. I just derailed, but either way. So we're getting fuel at a Pilot. This young kid, this young kid, maybe 20, 21 years old. He pulls in next to us with a cattle hauler. The cows are back there, they're being good. I actually didn't even hear any of them move, which is really unusual. But they were just being good, just standing there. So he grabs, his pumps, puts the pumps in. Then he grabs the cattle prod, and he starts sticking it in the holes and zapping them. And they're just going crazy, stomping and mooing and everything else. And I just looked at him and I, threw my arms up in the air. He goes, "Hey, you got to show him who's the boss. You got to do that once in a while." Yeah, I said something to the effect of, you're such a big man doing that with that cattle prod. I said, "How'd you like to have that stuck up your?" Yeah. And anyway, it just ticked me off. I'm not an animal activist by any means. I mean, I love steak and I love everything else, but I just say give them a little bit of stinking dignity on their way to die. There ain't no point in. If they need it, but there ain't no point in just being an ass to them. Let me put it that way. All right, so anyway, off my horse. What was I talking about?
I have no clue.
I didn't know what I was talking about.
That would be ADHD coming at you, and you go this way, this way, this way, this way.
I went and got on my soapbox. I forgot. Yeah, it's like a squirrel on crack, I think is what it is, searching for a nut. Sorry to keep getting videos of nothing but us rambling, but
that's what we do.
That's what we do. We talk a lot. I talk a lot.
Yes, you do.
Donna listens. Well, do you listen?
I faded it out.
Yeah. So hey, I gotta say, we should say welcome to Brian. Also, we got a new subscriber, and he actually called me today because he's interested in coming over here to Hummer. And we talked, we had a good talk. I think we talked for about an hour.
Gave me a break. Thanks, Brian.
Yeah. He had some questions about Hummer, so I talked to him about that. And actually, I think he's supposed to be calling back this evening. He said he wanted to call back later because he had a few other questions. She's not off the road. We're in road construction. That's why she's on the rumble strips. Here, let me show you, just so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's not driving on the shoulder.
I'm a good driver. And
to Larry Soma, we got your message on Messenger, but neither one of us are able to reply to it, and we don't know why. It says the only reason we shouldn't. It says the only reason we shouldn't be able to reply to it is if we have blocked you or you have blocked us. But I don't think you blocked us, and we haven't blocked you, so I'm not sure why we can't reply to it.
Or it says that he has deleted his Facebook account or something.
Yeah, there's a ton of reasons why it says we can't, but none of the reasons that I know of have happened. So for whatever reason, it won't let us reply to you, so it's not that we're not trying to. Donna actually tried, three or four times this afternoon. Yeah, she kept trying to reply to you, but it wouldn't let her. And then when I stopped driving, I tried, and it wouldn't let me either. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if we checked, and neither one of us have blocked you, so it didn't. There's no reason we would have, but we checked it anyway. But we didn't block you, so I don't know if maybe you might have hit it on accident or maybe even on purpose. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe blocked us. We have man.
Yeah, so we're trying. We'll see what happens. If it don't start going through, we'll just write to them and tell them what's going on. Yeah, you guys should tell us that too down in the comments too. I mean, do you guys want drive video? Do you like the ramble videos? Do you want to see the mountain scenery, or are you sick of the mountains so you want to see the flatlands? Because I told Don, I said some people live in the mountains and they probably could care less about the mountains. They'd rather see the flatlands. So yeah, you guys should tell us down below what you guys want to see.
Communication, people.
Yeah,
Communication.
Because we really don't know. We're just kind of going with what we think looks cool, or talking about what we want to talk about. But I mean, if there's something you guys want us to talk about, let us know in the comments what you guys want to see. Is there something specific you want to see? Is there something specific you want us to talk about? All that kind of stuff. Let us know.